Hey, welcome, my wonderful Capricorns. How are you guys doing today? First of all, I want to say thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. Like, you guys are killing it. Just thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for all of the wonderful comments. I have not gotten a chance to get through each and every one of those comments, but I will be taking some time this week to get in there and like all of the comments and read all of them. All right, my lovelies, we are doing the wonderful sign of Capricorn today. We're going to do Capricorn singles today, and I'm going to circle back with a Capricorn just general video. So this video is going to be for my Capricorn singles, okay? Now, just so you know, these videos are for anyone that is on their spiritual journey. If you are spiritually ascending, if you're on your spiritual path, if you are seeking spiritual guidance, information, knowledge, wisdom, encouragement, motivation, if you are an empath or a light worker or an energy healer, you may be able to find some information here. If you're into astrology, numerology, you may also be able to find something here, my wonderful Capricorns, okay? So, remember that energy is fluid, so you ought to take what you need and leave what you do not, okay? So, my lovelies, this can be your energy or the energy that you're interacting with. May that be person, situation, foe, you know. You just take the energy and place it where it needs to be placed, my lovelies, okay? And you also need to keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable. So if I say this is your energy, Capricorn, and it doesn't resonate with you, but their energy resonates more with you, then feel free to swap those, okay? All right, Capricorn. So we're doing my wonderful singles today that are feeling like I'm not going back and I'm not waiting, okay? I'm not going back and I'm not waiting. All right. So we're going to thank our angels. We're going to thank our guides. We're going to thank our ancestors. We're going to thank our higher selves. We're going to thank the divine feminine and masculine energy. We are going to thank all of the energy in the atmosphere that is here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and give us the strength and the courage when it's time to take action. All right, my lovelies. Okay. Okay. All right, my wonderful single Capricorn. Y'all been showing me some love. So we're about to get into this. Miss Mama, I know you requested what's up with, you know, the love life. So we're about to get into all of this, okay? Now, keep in mind, my lovelies, I know I've been talking about this for a minute. Saturn is about to wake up, okay? Saturn is about to wake up on September 18th. And you guys probably already have started to see that justice coming in, because the universe does not do blind justice, okay? Keep in mind, however, you were still supposed to operate with pure intentions, my wonderful Capricorns, okay? So you still have to judge with impartiality, all right? You do have crown chakra energy popping up here, and crown chakra is all about you realizing that you have a direct connection with source, whether that be Jesus, Krishna, Gandhi, Buddha. Like, I'm not here to judge. If that's how it resonates with you and if that's how the energy comes through you, by all means, okay? Crown chakra is you realizing that you have a direct connection with that source, and what it's asking you to do is to judge with impartiality, and we're gonna get into that, okay? You also have heart chakra popping up, grief, okay? Now, when the heart chakra pops up, the heart chakra is all about compassion, love, and forgiveness, okay? So we know that you have a direct connection with source, okay? We also know that your heart chakra is telling you to pay attention to how you love, pay attention to how you forgive, and pay attention to how you move with compassion, okay? Compassion does not mean being an enabler, okay? And then you also have solar plexus work going on here. Solar plexus is all about what's on your mind, okay? And your solar plexus deals with your ego and your will. Or you're going to pay attention to your ego that needs to be satisfied all the time, or you're going to pay attention to your will, your spirit, right? Your higher self, which is going to guide you even through the uncomfortable times, okay? So you got a lot going on here, okay? It's telling you that it's time to love. When grief shows up, it's saying it's time to love, okay? Impartiality is saying you need to judge fairly, okay? And pay attention to your intentions. And then with the solar plexus here, it's saying enlightenment. You don't have to be an emotional puppet anymore and moved by your ego. You can definitely choose to operate in your spirit. So let's get into what's your truth, okay? What's the energy that you will be interacting with, because we know that you're not going back and you ain't waiting, right? So let's take a look and see what you got to go through, okay? We're going to start by clarifying this heart chakra card, my lovelies, okay, which is the grief card, which is all about you being able to love, okay. This is all about compassion, and this is about forgiveness, all right. So your code word for grief will be love, all right. Remember, as above, so below. Everything is an opposite as far as you reflecting from a higher dimension down. So for us, up would be, for us, up is up, and for the high dimension, down is down. So the way that we judge, the universe doesn't judge like that. It doesn't judge blindly, okay? However, if everybody's operating on the same principle of the law, they can still get blessed, regardless of how evil they are, okay? Just like everybody can still breathe air. Okay. Okay, my singles. It's saying here that as you start to work through your grief, you do have somebody coming in, my loves, trying to make you an offer, right? A knight in shining armor, with this Knight of Cups energy. All right, let's clarify what else you got. It's clarified by the It's clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. But the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is all about maybe even feeling like you did not have maybe success in this long-term love that you had. They're saying, my love, as you let go of whatever wasn't working for you in the past, and you deal with your pain and you deal with your grief, right? You do have some romance coming in. Someone is coming in to offer you like some romance, right? And guess what? This is clarified by boom. Y'all know I love this fucking card. This is the reset card, aka the Fool card. This is all about spontaneity and new beginnings. You have someone coming in to offer you something, right? And it's asking you, because this is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right? This is asking you to start over. This is asking you to start over. You cannot take this old baggage into this new shit, okay? So as far as your love is concerned here, my lovelies, okay? It's saying you're going to have an offer coming in, and you're going to be tested because you cannot repeat the same shit, okay? Yep. They're saying don't be indecisive about this love, okay? You are, and because the Hangman is in reverse, you don't want to be indecisive about love and what you want in love. This is not the time to do so. This is the time to stand firmly. Shit. And this shit is clarified by the King of Swords. And y'all know the Swords energy is all about y'all spiritual and mental thinking. Okay? I know I repeat that in all these videos because y'all need to understand the energetic pattern so you can know how to maneuver your way through some shit. Okay? Because sometimes you think it's shit going on in your mind, but it's really shit going on in your heart chakra that you need to deal with, and not so much your third eye chakra. Right? Okay. Boom. So your heart chakra right now is telling you, my lovelies, with this Knight of Cups energy here, okay? If you look at, somebody is literally coming in to offer you something, okay? But you upside down right here. Like, okay, that sound all good, right? But I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to open up my heart and love yet, because I did make long-term plans with somebody and that shit didn't work out properly. So you're going to have to come in showing me what you're working with. See, I'm not finna give you everything right away. You're going to have to come in and show me, okay? Because the last person I gave all of this to right here, up here, where I was planning and doing all of this shit, nah, they wasn't there. You see, they were here. So I'm not quite sure if I'm digging, you know, all of this right. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds good, but I don't know if you for real, okay? So because we talked about timelines, all right, my wonderful Capricorns, we talked about timelines. Remember, we talked about timelines as far as, are you going to repeat the old timeline, or are you going to repeat then, or are you going to create a whole new timeline, right? Or are you going to repeat the old shit that you've been repeating, right? Knowing that you met somebody, knowing that there's red flags and shit just don't sound right, but you try to still make something work out of something that you already initially know don't sound right, right? And then when somebody comes in and gives you an offer that might, you know, like, and the person is coming in and they doing shit, right? See, this right here is you needing to make a decision. Because this person is coming and offering you something. Oh, see? They offering you something. They got this Knight of Pentacles energy here, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is also about being gratitude. This is all about being self-sufficient. So this person is definitely self-sufficient. This person is self-sufficient. Do not be a martyr for love and allow whoever just, you know, whoever was doing the fuckery, don't allow them to take love away from you. Yeah. Because if you're not going to be grateful, right, this is going to cause delay, my lovelies. Okay? If you're not going to be grateful, this is going to cause delay. Right? And when I say not grateful, like if you're walking around still bitter and angry from the ex and all of the fuckery that they did, you're going to have to work on that. Because that's going to interfere with your timeline, right? And this timeline is not about you repeating the old shit or even giving anybody the power to make you an emotional puppet, right? So you really need to work on that, my lovely Capricorns, if you have not let go of this hurt and pain yet, okay? Get in a place of gratitude, all right? Now we know Wands energy is your intuition. For some of you, you need to just follow your intuition. You need to just follow your intuition. You got the moon card in reverse, my lovelies. Okay, when this moon card shows up in reverse, first of all, let's just say the moon is all about illusions. The moon is all about you being fearful and maybe even full of anxiety. Okay, when this moon card shows up, my lovely, this is about you being in a position where you're ready to release your fears. So when it comes over here to this Ace of Wands in reverse, where you may have felt like shit was being delayed, right? And you wasn't really motivated to do shit. With this moon in reverse, this person is going to come in making you want to release shit. When it comes to your love life, this person is coming in, and they're not coming in with no illusions, honey. It kind of feels like what you see is what you get. This is why you're going to have to be very clear about where you are in your feelings, right? What you see, right? Because when they come in, y'all going to be getting to know each other. Okay, so you're going to have to take your time, right? Oh, shit. Yep. This person's going to make you feel like you deserve love. It says you deserve love. You are lovable, honey. Yeah, I can't pick this. It says it's worth waiting for. All right, my wonderful Capricorns, okay? You're not going back and you ain't waiting no more, right? So, boom, this is where we are when it comes to your freaking love life, okay? Just so you know. You're going to have to deal with your pain, deal with your grief. Don't suppress that shit, okay? You don't suppress that. Don't suppress that, okay? If you need to cry, cry. If you need to journal a couple fucks about that motherfucker, like, if you need to do that, do that, okay? If you need to vent, do that. Whatever you need to do, do that shit before September 19th. 18th, I'm sorry. That's when Saturn goes out of retrograde, okay? Do all of that shit before retrograde. Before Saturn comes out of retrograde, right? But please keep in mind, my lovelies, as you are doing all of that shit, you do not want to do this shit with any fucking animosity in your heart. Your intention cannot be sending nobody any ill fucking will. Remember, I keep teaching you guys, okay? What you wish for another person, guess what, is what you wish for yourself, all right? Now, granted, you may not be able to send them love right now because they don't, you may feel like they're not even worthy of your love. They're not even worthy of your highest vibration. Okay, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that. Because you're walking through some shit. Okay, my single Capricorn, you're walking through some shit. So I'm going to give you that. You may not even feel like they're worthy of you sending them some love and energy. I got you. Just send them peace and light. That's all you got to do. Because as you send peace and light, guess what's coming back to you? Peace and light. And then when you feel like you can muster up some love, then you can send them some peace, light, and love. How about that? You don't even have to okay. For some of you, you may not even be able to send them peace. Let's just be for real. For some of you, them motherfuckers, you feel like they don't even need peace right about now. Okay? All right? So the only thing you may have for these motherfuckers is light. And if that's all you have to give them, honey, give them that light, okay? Because ain't nothing like walking around in the dark with no lights, okay? So guess what? When you send them light, guess what you get back? Light. Enlightenment. Okay, listen. There is nothing out here that you're manifesting outwardly. It first starts inwardly, okay? And I keep teaching y'all about this Holy Trinity of manifestation, which you feel in your heart chakra. If you popping off with some grief, guess what you're going to keep attracting? Some grief. Okay, the code word when you see this card popping up in your reading, my lovely singers, is that love is at hand. Operate in love. Okay, it's time to cry. It's time to heal. It's time to buckle up. It's time to focus. It's time to get your shit together, and it's time to deal with your heart. Right? You got somebody coming in offer you some shit. Y'all gonna get to a place where y'all gonna get to know each other, and they're seeing over here you deserve love. You feeling like you deserve love, and you damn sure this love is worth waiting for. Okay, this is saying right here with this moon card in reverse, especially clarifying all of this right here. You're not in illusions no more. You're ready to release your fears, especially when it comes to your love life. All right, single Capricorns, y'all got love coming in. Okay, contingent really on y'all where y'all sit with this grief right here, where y'all sit with this forgiveness right here. Forgiveness is a motherfucker, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Oh, that's a lot of, I'm gonna break down fuck, because I know I have a lot of new subscribers. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. I study linguistics, okay, and everything that you do is spelling in. That's why the spelling is creating spells. So you need to know how to reframe some shit, okay? So on my channel, the word fucks means F is for frequency, U is for understanding, C is for calling, and K is for knowledge, okay? What frequency you vibrating on? Okay, do you understand the shit that's going on in your life? Okay, are you going within and really trying to understand your own shit? Okay, right now, are you stepping in your calling? Are you walking in what you called to do? I don't even care what that shit is, but are you following your path, right? And are you using all of the knowledge that you say you have? Okay, so when y'all hear me say fucks, that's my code word for people that's vibrating a low frequency shit. Okay, so you may not feel like this motherfucker over here deserve any shit. You may not feel like they deserve no love, they don't deserve no peace, and they don't deserve no light, okay? But forgiveness is not about allowing anybody else to get away with anything. Forgiveness is about you freeing yourself so you can live, okay? When you forgive somebody and you forgive yourself, you are free to live, okay? Justice is going to come back around, honey. Ain't nothing that happens in this plane, okay, that goes unchecked, especially not in the energy vibration that we're in right now in the universe. That shit ain't fitting to happen, okay? And y'all can mark my words on this, because I'm seeing this shit happen in real time, all right? And Saturn ain't even wake up yet, okay? He's stretching. He's stretching. He didn't wake up yet. He's just stretching, okay? I'm just saying. Y'all love life is about to be popping again, but it's contingent on if you're going to operate in forgiveness, and if you're going to operate in compassion for self, right? And if you're going to operate on pure intentions, okay? Like I said, if you can't send them love, and if you can't send them peace, send them light. Okay, what you don't want to be doing is sending them a whole bunch of fucked up evil thoughts. Okay, because whatever you send and whatever you put out is what you give back. And you already know they did some fuckery. We already talked about Saturn waking up, and they're gonna get fuckery back. Okay, so I'm just saying, you don't have to go there no more. Okay, all right, we're gonna take a look and see what you have to judge impartially. Okay, let's take a look and see what you got to judge impartially. All right, clarify for us what my wonderful Capricorns need to judge impartially. All right, so your love life is popping. Crown chakra, we got impartially. All right. Let's look at your love life. Just looked at your love life. Let's do impartially for what do you want my wonderful Capricorns to know about impartiality? What you want my wonderful Capricorns to know about impartiality? What do you want my wonderful Capricorns to know about impartiality? I just gave a whole speech about love and forgiveness. What do you want them to know about impartiality? What do you want my wonderful Capricorns to know about walking with impartiality? Okay. Ow. Shit. All right, y'all. They're clarifying impartiality with the Tower card, which is all about breakthrough. Now, let me explain something to you, and this is my Zen deck that I'm using, okay? When this pops up in this Zen deck, that's you being able to push through everything, okay, to get to where you are. That's you judging fairly. So as you judge fairly, know that you're going to be breaking through some shit. Okay, the things that you may have thought that was so difficult for you to get to the other side, guess what? You're going to get there, but you're going to have to judge impartially. You can't sit up in there with all that depression and obsessive energy, okay? And let me tell you something, my Capricorns. If some of you are dealing with a Capricorn that has done the fuckery and that's on their lower vibrational shit, if you're cross-watching and your Capricorn is the one that has done the lower vibrational shit, right? You need to know you can't sit up in that shit. If you cross-watching this shit, this message is for you too. Don't sit up in that shit, okay? Don't sit up there and wish them no heartache. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all how this work. You know, my sons are gamers, especially my 12-year-old. He likes this what's this shit? Fortnite shit. Okay, and he's grounded during the week, so he can't play no video games during the week. Okay, and school year just started. All right. However, when you come to these games, right, there's levels to this shit. And me and you can start out on level 1, right? We get to level 2, you know, we dodging, we ripping level 2. We get to level 3. I might find it a little bit more difficult. You may find it a little bit more easy, and you jump ahead of me. Now you're in level 4 and level 5, right? And I'm still in level 3. Now, it took me a motherfucking long time to get out of level 3, but I killed that shit in level 4. Now I'm in level 5 where your ass is at, right? And guess what? Now I left your ass in level 5. Now I'm on level 7. Right? This is why you can't ever judge another person's spiritual path, okay? Because they're available to the same type of energy and choices that you're available to, which means they can change at any minute to start to forgive themselves from all of the fuckery while you sit up in all of your pain and you still stuck repeating the same shit, okay? So what I'm saying to you is the purpose of you, right, being able to manifest what you want, right, is to be honest with yourself, okay? And understand that you're constantly transforming. It's not about you saying that, everything, I'm Jesus and everything is peace, love, and light, and I should never get angry, and I should never feel this way, and I should never feel sad. That all of that's bullshit. You human, you're gonna go through shit, right? But what you need to know is judge things with impartiality, which is fairness, okay? Judge it with fairness, all right? And as you judge things with fairness, you will break through. You will break through. Like this is real talk. I'm gonna give y'all a story, and this is real time story. Okay, I think I talked about Hazel in my live on Friday. I think we talked about Hazel in some video. I'm going to tell y'all about Hazel, right? So I'm talking to my girl Kelly today, you know, and Hazel had act up again yesterday. Hazel, the one thing y'all need to know about me is I am a peacemaker and I am a peace warrior, and I will have you over there by yourself, and you know, and I will be over here. You can throw targets, you can throw dots, but if I have decided I don't see you, guess what? I don't fucking see you. You don't exist. Okay? But the one thing that you don't do is fuck with my babies. Don't fuck with my kids, because then we got a problem. I will come up to a school. I will come up to your house. Don't fuck with my kids, because then we got a problem. Okay? So yesterday, Hazel went from a full-fledged Hazel that's always come, you know, every time you see them, they got negative shit to say. That's a Hazel. Every time you see her or him, they always got negative shit to say. That's the Hazel, right? But Hazel ain't no more Hazel. She turned into, Kelly called her full-fledged Gargamel today. She turned into a full-fledged Gargamel, okay? Now, Gargamel is a motherfuckers that purposely go out there hunting your ass down just to fuck with you. That's the Gargamel, right? So, you're going to have to judge impartially, because you still might have some Gargamels in your life, okay? So, you're going to have to judge with impartiality. You're going to have to judge and watch how you treating yourself when it comes to your Gargamels, okay? Because you got breakthrough. You got breakthrough. You got breakthrough. Gargamels only show up when you're about to break through some shit. Okay? Alright? Hazel is there to distract you, because Hazel always got something to say every time you show up, right? But Gargamel wants to fucking stop you. That's why Gargamel come looking for your ass to stomp your ass down. Okay? Judge impartially so you can break through some shit. Okay? Now, what you breaking through? What you breaking through? Once again, I don't know, y'all. Y'all got the ace of fire popping up here, which is the ace of wands. And you had the ace of wands popped up twice, and it popped up in reverse when we were clarifying love. Okay? Now we're clarifying impartiality, and it's popping up in reverse again. This right here. This is all about beginnings and inspiration, right? And this is popping up in reverse. This is all about pure potential. And what is it saying? You need to go back to source, right? And this is clarified that even though you felt like you may have been broken down and weighed down and felt like you just came through the fucking storm and back, guess what? You were going through transformation. You got the Scorpio card on the board. This is the death card. Okay? So you got the Tower card on the board, right? Which is Mars. And just so you know, Mars is all about taking action. And we talked about that too. We talked about you being able to take action and not react. react to shit, okay? So in this mode right here, although you felt weighed down by this, although this shit made you feel like, oh my fucking God, what did I do? How did I not miss this? How did I not see this shit, right? You wouldn't have been able to see that shit, my wonderful Capricorn, because this was about fucking transformation. This was about transformation, right? So this is why you're supposed to learn your lesson, right? And judge impartiality, right? This right here means, are you going to repeat things with your negative thinking, the old mind loops, or are you going to repeat things differently with this new timeline? Okay? So, let me explain to you what I mean by that, Capricorn. Okay? If your first go-to is to curse a motherfucker out, right? On that old timeline, right? In your new timeline, you may want to pause and think before you pop off with the mouth, right? You still be able to speak your truth. Ain't nobody saying you can't speak your truth, right? But in this new timeline, you get to create what you want. So everything that you say, everything that you speak, everything that you breathe, right, is with intention, baby, okay? And if your intention is to live a happy life, right, you no longer have to repeat old negative mind loops by what you speak, right? So therefore, you don't have to react. You can pause, breathe, gather yourself, and then take action clearly with your words, okay? That's all I'm saying. Because you've already broken through some shit, all right? It may still feel a little heavy for some of you. You may still feel like you're delayed, but that's because you're going through transformation. That's because you're going through the transformation. You're going to have to judge impartially, okay? And for some of you, I'm feeling like this could be a job situation. This impartiality placement could be a job situation, okay? For some of you, I kind of feel like you want to change jobs because you are not happy where you are and you don't feel fulfilled. Yep. We got the Wheel of Fortune and it's in reverse, right? Yep. Yep, you're going through transformation and you feel like there's external forces outside of yourself that you can't control, especially maybe when it comes around a job situation. Some of you want to change jobs and some of you maybe even want to relocate, okay? So this is clarified by the Two of Cups, aka friendliness, okay? Now, with this right here, this unified love and this partnership and this attraction, some of you are just in a place where you no longer want to be in an environment that doesn't feel friendly, that doesn't feel like it has love embedded in it, where partnerships are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Balanced, right? They're not a give and take. Now, especially if you're an empath, you will not be able to be in any relationship, my single empath, okay, if it is not a give and take. If they are not vibrating on the same frequency as you, my love, your relationships, if you're an empath, okay, and a light worker, they're going to be out of balance and they will not be able to be sustained. Bottom line, boom, there it is, okay? I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit for y'all. So if y'all fucking with people that's not vibrating on y'all level and y'all are empath and light workers, that's not gonna work. Let me recommend a book for y'all. Right here, my empath and my light workers, okay? Light workers relationships. Y'all need to check this book out. Who's this by? Savannah Arienta. Okay? I don't even know if I pronounced her last name properly, so I'm gonna hold it up so you guys can see that. Okay? Alright. So, light workers relationship, creating lasting and healthy bonds as an empath, okay? So you guys can go ahead and get that book. It's going to be very important to you. You can't do relationships that's not supportive and that's not feeding your love, your love fuel. That's not going to work. Anybody that's just being an incubus or succubus, just pulling shit from you, that's not going to work, okay? Yep. See? You got the Seven of Fire popping up here, clarifying this Two of Cups energy, especially when it comes to this external forces or negative forces that may have seemed to come in. And this could have been a work situation. Okay, this can be a work situation. With this Seven of Wands, aka the Seven of Fire energy, there's definitely some type of challenging situation or maybe even competition when it comes to this work situation. I keep getting work, so I'm gonna go with work. Okay, and it could just be, it doesn't necessarily mean that For some of you, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't love your job. It could just be somebody on the job that you love that is causing conflict, right? But there's some type of negative, which you may feel external forces, or somebody may be out of control. And this could be you, Capricorn. You could be out of control with your mouth, okay? Or maybe even your attitude, okay? So if that's you, my wonderful Capricorns, and you are doing your work, right, my lovelies, just be mindful. Just be mindful to check yourself before you respond. Sometimes it's just you checking yourself before you respond. Listen, I talk to y'all all the time about my Rose thing that I'm working on, right? And so now, and I think I said in a video before, I was driving in the car talking to Kelly the other day, and I caught myself mid-sentence like cursing somebody out. So, and I said, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I love you. Go ahead. You can get in front of me. Go ahead. And she says to me, can I ask you a question? Like, why you even do that after you already started to curse them out? The trick is to be able to catch yourself in thought, right? Or maybe in action, right? Because it's all about observing, right? So the fact that I was able to catch myself in mid-sentence of bursting that out, it means that I am actually paying attention to my actions. And at that moment that I catch myself, I get to change state, okay? So it's not about you popping off with the mouth as so much as it is you being able to understand your triggers. When you understand your triggers, then you can't, no one else can trigger you. Right? Because you understand your triggers. So you don't ever want anybody to know you better than you know yourself. Then you become an emotional puppet to people. Okay? So, with impartiality, it's saying that you need to judge fairly. Okay, so this is still really clarifying what timeline you on, because you're going to be tested for the next 6 months as to whether or not you really want this shit that you said you want. Do you really want this love shit? Do you really want this happy career and this breakthrough down here that's going on, right? Or are you going to stand your ground? What you going to do? What you going to do? That's what you're going to have to face for this next 6 months. It is preparing you for the new energy, okay, of the shift that has happened coming into 2020, okay? And as the time go on, we're going to get into all of that. All right. So my wonderful single Capricorns. Okay, some of you will be moving on from this stress because you do have this 8 of Wands energy clarifying that. That's action, that's change, okay, action and movement, okay, that's things happening, quick change, okay, that's you being able to clearly eliminate stress from your life. You're not even dealing with that shit no more, okay, you're not even dealing with that shit no more, okay, so be honest with yourself about your career path, my wonderful Capricorns. This is not a time that you can get into a position and really go after what you want. Look at this. You got this. This is the Ace of Pentacles, right? You got this. You've matured. This is all about manifestation. You've matured, okay? You got this. There is nothing that you cannot do. Just look at all the bullshit that you've been through in the past 2 to 3 years. Shit, fuck, some of you for 5 years, okay? Some of you are just exiting out of a relationship that you've been in over 10 plus years, okay? But if you look back and you deal with your shit, you can see this shit has grown you up. You have learned some fucking shit. You were not the person that you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 6 years ago, 20 years ago. Okay, all of the shit that you've been through have put you in a place of maturity. You got this, right? That's what this judgment, impartiality, this crown chakra energy is telling you, my wonderful Capricorn. Okay, you got this. Manifestation, yours. New financial prosperity, yours. New financial possibilities, yours. I told y'all I felt like this had to do with some money shit, like job shit. Okay, come on now. What we doing, okay? Love life about to be popping if you deal with your shit and don't repeat old shit, right? Financial life about to be popping if you get out of your feelings and really do what you're supposed to do, okay? All of this is yours for you to have. It's saying breakthrough is yours. You don't went through transformation. You went through the transformation, right? We went, and we also went through the levels of how you can heal. If you can't start by sending peace, love, and light, start sending the motherfuckers just light, okay? Then when you get to a next level, then you can add some peace, okay? And then when you get to another level, then you can add some love. But start with light. Get out of whatever negative loop you have, okay? Because we already know Saturn's going to take care of everything. Saturn going to take care of everything, okay? So, beef up your affirmations, okay, with love. And I know I sound redundant, and I know I sound a lot like all of these self-help shit, but I'm telling y'all, okay, I study energy. This is what I do. All right? Love is the biggest vibrational energy that you can actually vibrate on. This shit is not bullshit. They measure this shit in real fucking time, okay? They measure this shit. They got scientific studies over this shit, okay? I think y'all could look up Dan, what is his name? Okay. I think it's Dan Winters. Okay, y'all can look up Dan Winters. He is a I don't want to call him a quantum physicist, because he's not. But he's a scientist. I just can't remember what type of scientist. But this man, they study consciousness. Okay, they study consciousness, and he studies plasma, and he studied love, the love bliss. There is an energetic vibration frequency for love, my lovelies. Okay, that's what you need to tap into. Okay, so don't get mad if you're still going through your shit and you're not able to send somebody love. Start out with light, just so they don't, they have a little bit of light as they walk through the dark. Start off with that. When you get to a better place, then you can add some, you can add a little piece, okay, right now, I'm in the place. I'm going to send you a little piece right now, because I know you're going through some shit, so you're going to need that. There you go, honey. Go ahead. You can have that, okay? Then when you mature a little bit more, you understand, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you that love, because as I give you that love, I get that love back, okay? And I'm telling y'all, the Gargamels are out. Saturn is fucking waking up. So some Gargamels done went from being fucking hazels, but the only time you see them is when they bring negative shit. Now some fucking they coming after your ass. So you're going to have to beef up on your what? Your love walk. Okay? Maturity is yours. Maturity is yours, and maturity is at hand. AKA your manifestation is at hand. So what you going to put your attention on, my wonderful single Capricorns? That's important. Okay? We talked about that. Don't be dropping no bombs. Okay? You don't have to do shit. You don't have to do shit, but send out positive intentions towards the things that you want. Boom, look at this. I can't say no fucking more. Thank you, Will. Hey, Will. I can't say no more, okay? You got the Queen of fucking Rainbow, a.k.a. the Queen of Pentacles on the board, okay? You're going to be straight. That's security. That's you feeling down to earth. That's you feeling light, okay? That's your career. That's you feeling light. Shake that off. Some of you, I'm telling you, some of you going to have a Gargamel on the job. That bitch or that mofo going to be coming for your ass. So what you going to do? You going to react the way you normally react? Especially if you love your job. Okay. And if that's for those of you that have that Gargamel on the job, and if they, because I kind of feel like maybe one or two of you may even have to go back in your email and make sure you have that email trained, because somebody might be coming, that Gargamel might be coming for you on the job, okay? Yeah, like coming for you, okay? Just pay attention to that, my wonderful singles. All right, now we're dealing with your spirituality, and we have enlightenment popping up, which is solar plexus work. So that's your ego or your will. Your ego or your will, okay? So let's get into what they got for us there. Okay, what you want my wonderful Capricorns to know, my wonderful single Capricorns to know. Okay, what you want my wonderful single Capricorns to know. What messages you got from my wonderful single Capricorns? I got the fucking reset card. Yeah, I know I love this card, aka the Fool card, the Dreamers card in this deck. Enlightenment and the Dreamers card. This is all about you taking a leap of faith, honey, and following your dreams, okay? Be open to the unexpected opportunities that's about to come your way, okay? Y'all, some of y'all just going to be walking through the world like, this shit is magical, like real talk. Some of you are going to be on your meditation so heavy, like real talk, when shit start unfolding, you going to be left in awe, okay? Now, we do have the Page of Water in reverse, okay? It's going to require you to have some emotional maturity, okay? Now, we see how maturity popped up over here, right? In your, with this, Ace of Rainbow energy, aka Ace of Pentacles Rainbow energy, right? When this Page of Water shows up in reverse right here, it means that you don't want to be emotionally mature or even block yourself emotionally. It's going to be very important for you to express yourself with the new love and the new people that's coming into your life. For some of you, with this Page of Water energy, this could be someone entering your life okay? And this relationship is going to be taking a new phase. You will feel like your clairvoyance or your clairvoyance is on your clairvoyance, and your intuition is on point with this page of water energy if you're vibrating on a higher aspect of that, okay? So you're going to have to be open and be mindful to really express yourself and not get caught up in the lower vibrational end of things. Now, remember that the page is also about messages and synchronicities. Now, I don't know if I told you guys that you meditate all day, every day. You're either meditating on the things that you're afraid of, the bills that you got to pay, the boyfriend that you're worried about, the job that you're worried about, the child that you're worried about, the parent that you're worried about, right? That's meditation. Whatever you're worrying about, that's still meditation. Okay? So how about you do more focused meditation? How about you meditate more on the things that you desire to experience? How about you meditate more on the fears that you don't have? How about you meditate more on the vacations that you want to explore? How about you meditate more on the house that you're aiming to purchase? You know, how about you focus more on the money that you want to circulate more? Okay, how about you do that stuff, right? Your intention and your focus and what you feel and what you think and what you speak all play a role, okay? However, my lovelies, whatever you keep replaying in your mind, what you keep speaking gives power to your heart, because whatever's happening in your heart is what you're going to experience, okay? So it's important for you, my lovelies, to be able to express yourself emotionally when this new energy come in. Don't hold balls. Like, be who you are. The one thing you don't want to do is start off a relationship, my lovely, not being yourself, and then 6 weeks down the line, 6 months down the line, you feel like you're fucking walking on eggshells because you were trying to be somebody else to fit in this relationship. You do not have to do that anymore. The Queen of Water is back again, my wonderful single Capricorns. Because the Queen of Water is back again and it's showing up in this reading, your relationship has the potential to get to a much loving and trustworthy place. This new energy that's coming in, right? What I'm hearing, however, some of you are really going to have to make sure that you're not blocking your emotions from the past shit that you have. Because if you're operating in any emotional security, right? If you're operating in any emotional insecurity, that can cause ripples in your relationship, okay? So be honest with your new partner. Like, if you're feeling like I'm still healing, on trusting people, you want to be honest and have open conversations about that and ask for what you need, okay? Whatever it is, make sure that you ask for what you need up front in this new relationship, okay? Your relationship does have the potential to develop to a new level, especially you need to be able to trust your intuition with this Queen of Cups energy, aka the Queen of Water energy, okay? And you're going to have to be able to love and care for yourself, okay? Okay, we do have the Queen of Fire energy on the board popping up, okay? With this Queen of Fire energy, this is confident energy. This is warm and intelligent and graceful energy, okay? The Queen of Energy, however, is all about you being able to spread your wings and really assert your independence and really who you are. This is intuitive energy with this fire energy. However, if you're operating on the lower vibrational end of this, then you're going to be shrinking back. You're going to be shrinking back and maybe not speaking what you really want, or being too demanding or too aggressive, right? Because you're operating in fear of not getting what you want, okay? So you're going to have to be honest with yourself, my single Capricorn. To be honest with yourself and be honest with others, okay? Now, you do have the Emperor on the board, okay? The energy is saying that you want to be careful for any relationships, okay? May it be spiritually, emotionally, mentally, or physically. Any relationship that makes you feel controlled, if it's too dominating, or if it's not flexible enough. If you're seeing, my lovelies, that any relationships that's popping up right now, my singles, if you feel like you are the one doing more of the flexing and bending than the other person, then you may want to check the balance system there to see if that works for you, okay? Because there is a potential for domineering energy to come up if you're not speaking your truth, okay? With this Emperor energy on the board, however, it's all about you becoming more organized and logical, okay? Be more structured and disciplined in your spiritual walk as you move forward, okay? This is clarified by the Page of Earth, aka the Page of Pentacles, and this is all about you coming into a place of manifestation. Maybe for some of you, you're studying what you need to study so you can gain that manifestation. Maybe in your spiritual walk, entrepreneurship, creating a community, okay? This is all about you getting good news financially for whatever endeavors you've put forward and actually put the work into, okay? For some of you, this could just you wanting to step into something more challenging and fulfilling for you, okay? And that could be on a spiritual level as well as a mental and physical level also, all right? For some of you, you may definitely see yourself going into a deeper spiritual study, okay? All right, we do have the devil popping up here, and this is the Capricorn card, okay? And this is, I love this card. It pops up here as the ego, okay? Now, when the devil card pops up, especially because it's popping up on the enlightenment, and we're talking about your spiritual and your mental portion here, right? Because this is popping up in enlightenment, and because we already know that you're going to have to pay attention to your emotions and really pay attention to how you're dealing with things, because there's still like aggressive and domineering energy out in the atmosphere, and if you're not dealing with your shit, you can attract that shit right back into your life, okay? So, you want to make sure that you're seeing past illusions, okay? And you're being able to deal with whatever bondage you feel like you need to tackle. May that be materialism, like you're trying to keep up too much with the Joneses and you always have to have the next it thing, okay? May that be just lying about your sexuality, okay? May that be whatever has you bound, gambling, okay? Sexual addiction, okay? Whatever it is that needs to be dealt with in this season, you need to deal with. See past the illusions, okay? See past all illusions. You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to get out of the negative based thinking. Okay, clarify this for me. Why you want my wonderful Capricorns to know what's going on with this devil card? What you want them to know? Okay. Okay, this is clarified by the Star card, guys, okay? And with it being clarified by the Star card, this is saying the Star card is all about happy times, making positive and optimistic choices, making long-term plans, as well as being on the right path, okay? So for some of you, right, you definitely, some of you are doing the work. You're definitely choosing your spirit versus your ego. For some of you, it's going to be important for you really not to get stuck in that pain. I'm really hearing that, my wonderful single Capricorns. Do not get stuck in that pain. Do not get stuck in that pain. I cannot tell you how important that is going to be, that you do not get stuck in that pain. Yep. Some of you will be pulling back and maybe not so much focused on other people, but more of your spirituality and your family and friends. You do have the Hermit card. That's you spending time by yourself, going into meditation, doing the soul searching that you need to do, okay? And it's clarified by the Queen of Earth, which is all about you taking the time to really tap into the things that ground you. Maybe make more time for the people around you that make you feel loved and secure, okay? This is all about you taking a more holistic approach, right? To deal with things as they come in, in a love and kind manner, not so aggressive where you feel like, you beat yourself up if it's not unfolding the way you think it should, or you beat someone else up because it hasn't unfolded the way you think you should. You will be gaining enlightenment. Remember that enlightenment is about your ego and your will, right? Your ego is, are you going to allow your ego to fulfill you, or you're going to follow your spirit, your gut, your intuition, right? Your higher self, right? Because you actually had the ego card pop up here, aka the devil card, which is Capricorn, my lovely. So you could be dealing with another Capricorn here that might be trying to come back in with this domineering energy that you may have to walk away and turn away from. Like, I really feel for those of you that are on your shit and are doing your work, you have your radars up for any fucking red flag, and you're not trying to hear none of that shit, right? You're not trying to hear none of that shit. My only advice that I would give to you, my lovelies that are there, you want to also infuse that, right, with love. You want to love on yourself. You want to saturate yourself with love. You want to open your heart up to forgiveness, okay? And watch what can happen within the next 6 months. Should I say within even the next 6 weeks? Fuck, the next 6 days. Amazing things can happen when you really put in the work and you believe, okay? All right, my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Capricorns. My single Capricorns. I hope this was helpful, okay? So you're not going back and you're not waiting, okay? So you got somebody coming and offer you some shit, but you still need to deal with all of this emotional shit that just unfolded, okay? As far as your career is concerned, shit is going to be popping, okay? Maturity's over here. And the shit is going to be moving rather quickly, okay? So whatever stress you felt that you were going on over here with your career or maybe with your partnership or businesses, change is coming in and it is going to happen quickly, okay? As far as your spirituality, your mental capacity is concerned, it's still saying that you need to be mindful that you're going through a place of healing, to pay attention to red flags and whatever dominating energy that's trying to come in, you have the right to definitely address it, okay? And then let it go, release it. Your job is not to try to change anybody else from doing what they want to do when they want to do it. Your job is to control yourself so you're not someone else's emotional puppet. All right, my wonderful single Capricorns. I hope this is helpful because y'all don't look like y'all going back. And y'all don't look like y'all waiting. And y'all shit look like it's about to pop off. But y'all just going to have to work on your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your heart. Heal your heart. That's what I'm hearing. It's healing time. It's healing time. And this energy that's coming in, like this person, if you've been doing your work, they're going to assist you with that. And some of you have some really good, strong fucking people around you helping you through some shit right now. Okay? All right, my loves. I'm going to jump off now and go do the next Capricorn video. Just a more general. That will not be for the singles, but for everybody. Okay? I'm a single, so thank you guys so much for all of the love. I have made it to 1,000 subscribers. Shit. Literally 1 month ago, I was at 200 and maybe 50 something subscribers. So I have gained like almost, I want to say 800 subscribers, 700 and change subscribers in the space of a month. So mad love, mad respect, mad big up to all of y'all. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Okay. Make sure you check out the description box below. You can find out how you can donate and also how you can win a free reading. Okay. And my lovely Capricorns, you can find Kim Warner's information. She does natal charts, which is really, really helpful as you're transiting through some of this energy. You can also find how you can contact me if you would like to get a personal reading. I do have a list of all of the readings that I do there, so you can check that out. And no, I will not be changing my prices. Okay. That comes with over 20 years of experience, and I will not be changing my prices. I do give specials, so you guys can tune in for that. And we do go live on Friday nights where I do answer questions, so you guys can definitely check that out. I will be live this Friday, September 6th at 8 p.m. No, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be answering questions. Okay, so y'all come in, check us out. We're going to pull some cards, see what the energy is, and I will be answering your questions, my lovely. Okay, be kind to yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Drink plenty of water. Okay, make sure you program your water. I will be uploading a video later this week on how to program your water and the benefits of programming your water. Okay, so you can stay tuned for that. And also, I'm working on my podcast. Happy and excited about that. So stay tuned for that. That's in the works and it's coming. All right. So, my single Capricorns. Okay, you guys got it. You got it. You good. You good. You got it. You know, it's just about walking through some shit now, okay? This would be the perfect time for you to get back in the gym if you need to work out. This would be the perfect time for maybe to rearrange the furniture in your house, maybe change your hair, get a new wardrobe. Like, okay, this is about reinventing and recreating self, my singles, all right? I love you guys much. I can't wait to hear all of the comments. Let me know if it resonates, and I will see you guys in the next individual Capricorn video. Bye, my loves.